The Jazz looking to take charge here at home as we bring it to you live on 2K Sports from Salt Lake City, Utah. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at the last game for the Phoenix Suns, it was a loss to the Indiana Pacers. Pass to KD. The rebound by the Jazz.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group. And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Here's Jordan. No good on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Outside, KD. Allen outside. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Allen's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Suns. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I did catch up with Utah's head coach. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best. We're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
That's interesting, David. Thanks. The team believing, Greg, its success is tied specifically to how well they shoot.
And how do you set that up? Run the plays the way they were designed and just share the basketball.
And also try to get out and run, get some open looks from distance before the defense can set up.
Jordan with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. And they double up Allen. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Takes a three. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing. Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
And here is Paul. Following Colin Sexton's three. Another three for Phoenix.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Pass to Olynyk. Outside for Jordan. Shot clock at 6. That one wide left.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And finished off by KD.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Now, here's Jordan. Stolen by Allen. And here's the fast break. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And now the Suns, a fast break. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
When you're that long and that athletic, I'll tell you, KD has the ability to put a little extra on it.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
To the middle. Pass to Markkanen. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Easy shot for Markkanen. Has the height to shoot over anyone from that mid-range area.
Ayton a screen. Out to KD. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
To the left wing. Jordan right side. Over Allen. And the shot no good. A bit short. Booker looking around. Another three for Phoenix.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Sun. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Pass to Allen. Booker outside. Fires from deep. Another three for Phoenix. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Takes it from 10. The shot that time, not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Ross on the wing. Hits it from three-point range. And the Suns lead by 19.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a three.
Out left to the wing. Back to Jordan. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Jordan. 8 points for him. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Coming off the pick, Jordan often takes this himself, crosses the D up that time.
Suns lead by 17. Pass to Ross. Now, here's Biyombo. Got a hand on it. Outside Jordan. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Now Shamet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Ross, that's good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Markkanen. Craig pulls it in. Phoenix controlling this game. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Hey, Steve, looking at the Utah Jazz, they've been so consistent during the regular season.
Kevin, but they haven't been able to carry this momentum into the postseason. This is a team that wants to win a title so badly, but they know they need to execute better during the playoffs.
Nifty move. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Tries the spin move. And stolen by Sexton. For the finish. And Jordan throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
There's a screen. For 3, Ross. Suns keep it alive. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw missing.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And it's Fontecchio missing. Here is Durant. Allen for the 3. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Allen's got 12.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Fontecchio. And he's way off from outside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Left side, KD. The rebound by Carey. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 19-point game. Pass to Carey. Sinks that one from the post. Carey's got his first points of the game.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Dunn looking over the floor. Offline with his 3. Suns lead by 17.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold. Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Dunn with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Abaji. Gay up top. 6 on the shot clock. The shot. No good. Shot missing. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Back to Dunn. Pass to Abaji. The Jazz again can't hit it.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And here is Allen. Booker outside. Another three for Phoenix.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Now, here's Dunn. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Picked by Gay. Here's Abaji. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And Phoenix pushing it up now.
2 minutes remaining in the
Allen outside.
2 minutes.
Plenty of space. Offensive rebound. Back to Paul. Allen right side.
Utah foul.
And Rudy Gay picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second
And the Suns
team
call their
foul.
first time out of the game.
Suns timeout. Get back. Kentucky Utah Jazz.
And there's 1:45 left in the third. And Biyombo has it in the corner. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
It's good from long range.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Will it go? And they recover it. Pass to Jordan. Latrey. Not going to go that time.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it? Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Outside, Sexton. Back to Jordan. Inside. Stripped it away. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. There's the pick. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's Payne in the corner. Buries it from three-point range.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Outside Warren. Gets it off. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one on Olynyk.
And good job there by Warren to draw the foul and get to the line. It's all about positioning, and he really forced the D's hand there to draw the contact.
And he makes all 3. And so it's Phoenix sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. And with
60.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here is Paul. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
Ayton a screen. Back to Paul. KD on the wing. Clock at 6. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Durant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Anytime you watch the Jazz, you have to think back to those great Utah teams of the 80s and 90s. They easily could have won a few rings.
He hits the second from the line. Maybe even more than a few. And Smitty, it seems hard to believe those Jazz didn't win a title or 2.
Kevin, well, if it wasn't for a player named Michael Jordan, they probably would have. Those Stockton, Malone Jazz teams ran into Jordan twice in the finals when he was at the peak of his career.
From deep, Jordan. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Sexton with it. He's picked up by Paul. Booker with it. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Oh, did you see that? What quickness by KD on the drive, cutting up the defense with that shot.
Sexton on the wing. And the 3 off target. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. From the wing. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Right side Durant. Paul outside. Durant feeling it out a bit. Markkanen pulls it in.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We talk about players, we talk about coaches and GMs, but not too much about owners and their effect on the game and the organization.
Kevin, the owners for me are A1. It starts from the top. They're the ones who hire the team president, GMs, and coaches. And certainly, there's some teams who have some great owners.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ray Allen.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Drives to the hoop, and Kevin Durant with the slam.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But